Do you have a system for getting such great testimonials aside from being awesome and deserving them? Do you give people guidelines? Do you have a certain point with clients when you request them? Do you use a form or questionnaire, et cetera? Any interesting non-standard questions that help draw out better testimonials? I'd love to zhuzh up my testimonials, so any input helps. The first thing to think about with testimonials is that you want to ask them specifically what results they've gotten from working with you or from the product. Concrete results. The testimonials that most people get and most people give are like, I love working with Jane. What a great experience. I feel ready to take on the world. I can't wait to see what I do next, etc. Like anticipating great results. Those are nice to have. But what you really want to have is people saying, I was skeptical, or starting off either with an objection. I tried everything. I didn't think this would work, or I thought it would be too simple for me or too hard for me, or I didn't think it would work for me, or where they were before, like before working with Jane or buying from Jane, I was struggling with X. Since buying from Jane, since I joined Y, I've had these results and I'm so, couldn't be happier. So I found an email to show you how I got testimonials for Inbox Hero. No, it was for Story Hero. I emailed a group who had early access to Story Hero as a bonus. So often what I'll do is if I'm creating something new, I will offer it as a bonus for something that I'm launching. So in this case, it was probably, I think it was two groups. I think one was B-schoolers got it as a bonus. And then the other group was Inbox Hero customers who I offered it to for a lower price, right? For like a kind of a beta price. And then I emailed them this. I think I emailed them one before this asking for a review, but this was the reminder. So you want in on this. I asked you for a favor, for a quick review or a long one if you want of the training. My aim is for it to help you. And so I'm telling them what results I'm hoping they'll get. That kind of plants the seed there. And it helps sell it. Write emails people can't wait to open, tell better stories, no matter what you're writing, inject some story, even when you don't have a full story, grab subscribers from the get-go, et cetera, and so much more. Ultimately, I want you to love writing stories to your list because the actual writing is fun and because the results are fun. So there, I'm kind of giving them some fodder. I'm like telling them the results that I'm hoping for, that I'm hoping they will tell me about, but I get more specific. Okay, so I tell them when I give them a deadline for the review, and I tell them why I need it. I'm upfront. I know they'll be most excited about it if they hear good things from you. And then I give incentive. If you send me your review by tomorrow at 6 p.m., I'll invite you to join a special live Q&A coaching call. So this is a reward for writing the review. And it gets people to write those reviews to give you testimonials. And then I give them guidelines. Keep in mind, a great review testimonial will do at least some of the following. Tell us what you got out of the training, ideally specific results like better open rates, reply, sales, courage to take a first step you've been putting off, tons of ideas, etc. Compare it with other things you've tried, if applicable. Talk about what you liked. Was it easy to absorb? Did it give you a new understanding? Did you have a favorite part? Tell us who you'd recommend this for. Deal? So I gave them those guidelines, and that is how I got all those amazing testimonials for Story Hero. And I didn't dig around, but I probably did something similar for Inbox Hero and Launch Hero. Also, people get in a groove of sending you testimonials and they know that it is rewarding for them. It's good to remind them. People look them up. If they give you a testimonial and you put it on your page, people end up looking them up and it gives them leads. So that is an example of how I did that. But I will say, if you look at any of my sales pages and look at the testimonials, you notice that I highlight. It's not always the first line of the testimonial. I use a headline. I'll pull something from it to use as a headline for each testimonial, because otherwise most of them will be the same. Like, Inbox Hero is awesome, or Laura's great. Instead, I would pull out their results often, like 50K launch from a tiny list. It's just an example. And that's what catches people's eye.